ThunderCats fans, this is the conclusion of ThunderCats Ho. This is ThunderCats Ho Part 5, which is Season 2, Episode 5 of ThunderCats. In this episode, I forgot to mention part of Part 4. As Lion-O's trying to go across Fire Rock Mountain, he's confronted by Hachiman. And Hachiman was summoned by Mumra and told that Lion-O captured Hachiman's uncle and or great uncle. So Hachiman goes to confront Lion-O as he's crossing Fire Rock Mountain. So we pick up where that confrontation is going on, and Lion-O proves himself and to Hachiman for a second time, and Hachiman realizes Mumra is a liar. And meanwhile, the Thunderians are in the mountain of Fire Rock Mountain and trying to escape. And Jaga goes to fight Groon to get the power of the Star of Thundera, and it's formed into an amulet that Lion-O could wear around his neck and walk across Fire Rock Mountain and not get affected. So he goes over there, and the Hachiman gets sent back to his own dimension, while Lion-O goes across to catch the Thunderians, and he brings them across Fire Rock Mountain. And as they get them across, Mumra snatches the amulet, and he goes to open the amulet to receive the power of Thundera, and it causes Fire Rock Mountain to collapse on Mumra. And looks like it kills him. So Lion-O and the rest of the ThunderCats actually save the Thunderians, and they bring him back to Cat's Lair, and they're standing outside of Cat's Lair, and Bengali and Pumara doesn't realize the ThunderCat they were talking to, and Linkso does through his voice. He's like, "You're talking to Lion-O, the Lord of the ThunderCats. You know, I could hear his voice. I could hear his father's voice in his." So Lion-O's like, "Linkso, you knew my dad?" He said, "Yes, I did. I'll tell you more about him as we visit." And Lion-O's like, "No, you guys aren't going to visit. You guys are going to live here. You guys are going to be ThunderCats." So he makes Lion-O, Lion-O makes Linkso, Pumara, and Bengali official ThunderCats. So, and that's how ThunderCats Ho ends. Another 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. So, and that's for the whole miniseries. I give the miniseries a 10. You know, I mean, it was good to see there was new ThunderCats allied with the ThunderCats and actually become ThunderCats by the end of this episode. Mainly because the three handled themselves like ThunderCats. And, but the question is Mumra actually destroyed? And, what's going to happen next? We're going to have to find out next week with, episode 6, Mumra Lives Part 1. You know, so let's find out what's going on when we start that. So, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.